It's Brandon, your neighborhood SEO and friend, digital friend that is. I wanted to talk a little bit today about Robots.txt, which might be confusing by me just saying it. But one of the most important things about SEO is, frankly, the fact that Google needs to know you exist. If Google doesn't realize your website is out there and that they can actually grab that website and put it into the search engine results, well, you're screwed. And so that's the reason why this robots.txt file and why you need an SEO to actually keep you in line with this. So I'm going to show you an example. So you can see here with Jack McNerney Chevrolet, a dealership that I manage, it's showing up very nicely. The home page plus a bunch of site links. And this is kind of how it should be showing up if it's a very optimized site. Because Google knows that these pages exist and they know that this is the main page. Now, let me give you another example. So this is a little tool put together by a company called Bright Local, which I think is based in the UK. But what's nice about Bright Local is they let you localize searches. So that's how I got this in Syracuse, New York, where basically it would be important for Jack McNerney Chevrolet. Well, I have another dealership, H&H Chevrolet. And they're actually based in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. Well, yeah, I know. Same thing I was thinking when I first met these guys, who are absolutely amazing, by the way. But when you search for them, you'll see, this is one of their main searches, you'll see, oh my God, their VSR, meaning their vehicle search results, is showing up before other pages. Actually, this is much better. Originally, this Facebook page was showing up above this. So you can see when I was communicating with our team here that basically I had identified, oh my God, there's something wrong. And in here, you'll see that, here's the example where I take the snapshot, is that Facebook was showing up above their homepage. Well, what happened was there's a file called Robots.txt. So when you go to the site, and here we go to the site, which is showing up right now. This is the vehicle search result. You can actually type robots.txt, and you'll see what's in the file. So for every single website, there are pages that we say do not index, do not follow, meaning basically do not go down those pages and scrape them and add them to your database, Google, or whatever search engine basically that exists. And do allow these, or don't let certain robots actually crawl our site. And crawling I'll talk about a little bit more later. And then like what in particular, what standard type of pages should you not touch and things like that. We basically guide the bots or little spiders that Google and all the search engines send to our sites to index them and put them on their page. And so if this file is actually done in the wrong way, which unfortunately was recently done in a way that wasn't necessarily friendly for SEO, it can ruin your results. And that is the reason why here, when you look at the results, it's not showing up like it should be with this particular dealership. So now, how do you solve this? Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Search Console, which if you haven't learned yet, is a direct funnel right into Google, meaning it is your best way to actually communicate with Google, and it tells you what basically Google sees. And so given that Google has that ability to basically see everything, for example, like how you're doing in terms of clicks and what kind of searches come into your site organically, etc. Well, frankly, this shows you all of that. But what it also does is it gives you the ability to communicate with Google. So one thing it can do is you can tell them, hey Google, can you please go and surf this page? And so here I am grabbing the page and I'm going into basically the account for this particular dealership, and I'm typing it here and I'm saying, hey, does this page exist? And then you're communicating to Google and it says retrieving data from Google Index. Oh, it's not there. They don't know it exists. And that is why, frankly, the site is not showing up the way it should. So I click on this request indexing thing right here, and it basically asks if you can see it, and then it says testing if the URL can be indexed, meaning can we grab that page, and then it submits it, as you can see right here, and then hopefully, bam, it says the request is made. and then obviously say got it, and then hopefully the next time it does actually get indexed or actually labeled within Google, we will soon see results to the better like this. And so, you know, we'll see. Today is September 3rd, and what I will do is check back and maybe finish this video at some point and hopefully prove to you that this actually works. So just want to give you an idea of what also can improve your optimization, or rather your visibility on search, and that is your robots.txt file and literally the concept of indexation.